Denise Prosser knows what it is like to fight for her life.
At 18 months old, I was diagnosed with cancer.
And as an adult with ongoing medical problems, she also knows what it's like to have health insurance and to lose it.
Fine. Yeah.
At age 27, she learned that she had thyroid cancer. Denise says she was diagnosed shortly after losing health care benefits at her former company.
I went through that without having health insurance, which was very hard on me.
When she married 9 years ago, she thought all that was behind her. She had health coverage on her husband Warren's policy.
I was working at a TV station for 21 years. Just last December, the parent company needed to make budget cuts, and I was one of the 3 people that they had to let go. My first concern is, what are we going to do about health insurance?
Here's the bills.
Now the bills are piling up, and Denise is rationing medications to save on costs.
I need a nebulizer. Instead of 4 times a day, I try to do it once a day. Without insurance, I think this is $250. I need an inhaler. I need Advair. I need my thyroid, which is Synthroid. Without them, I don't know what would happen to me.
The Prossers are certainly not alone. A recent Kaiser Foundation study estimates perhaps more than 5 million Americans could lose health care benefits this year, adding to the more than 45 million uninsured people and 25 million underinsured that they reported in 2007. They say the numbers are rising as layoffs and cutbacks sweep across the American workforce. On her last medical visit, Denise's doctor discovered a lump in her neck.
She said, you need to go to see if there's anything there. And I can't because I don't have any benefits.
Not knowing a diagnosis or how she might pay for treatment, Denise keeps canceling her follow-up doctor visits.
I'm scared to go back and find out that I have cancer. Not because of me, I can fight, but I have no benefits. I have no insurance. How would I pay for it?
Since 2005, the American Cancer Society has maintained a national call center for cancer patients struggling with their bills. In that time, more than 21,000 people have called in asking for help. With dwindling resources, Denise decided to call the hotline.
I called them up and told them that I was a survivor of cancer and that I needed some kind of support, not necessarily money, but benefits.
Thank you for calling the health insurance information.
Barbara Jones answered the call in the Society's Austin, Texas offices.
I was able to talk to her about what the law is in New Jersey, that she would have the right to elect COBRA. She would have the right to elect an individual health care policy. So I was able to outline for Denise what her choices were, look for any specialized programs that might be available.
COBRA is a federal law that gives people who lose their jobs the right to continue their health care plans. But, the Prossers say, COBRA is not a viable option.
Now that I'm collecting unemployment, which is only 60% of what I was making from my paycheck last year, and then COBRA is costing $600 more a month, there's no way that we'd be able to consider that as an option. And it really doesn't leave us with anything except to just go without health insurance and take what she's dealing with on a daily basis.
Every story is different, but the contours of the problem tend to be depressingly similar, as call center supervisor Anna McCourt well knows.
We are seeing an increase in callers who are dealing with being laid off, and oftentimes that does result in a loss of insurance and then a loss of accessing care.
What makes these cases terrifying, in addition to heartbreaking, is that they reveal the hard truth about this country's healthcare system. Just about anyone could be one bad diagnosis away from financial ruin.
And what was your husband's last day at work? You said he was laid off?
Well, we're renting right now, so thank God we're renting. But if we did have to buy, if we did have a mortgage, we'd definitely be bankrupt by now. I thought we were covered, though.
No, but that wasn't covered.
For now, the Prossers will keep trying to find employment and someone to help them pay for Denise's prescriptions and pray that her cancer does not return. For Time.com, I'm Karen Tumulty.